we go to the main event now, and like I said, I think unquestionably one of the standout fighters in British boxing history over, since its infancy in Amir Khan. 2 years since that defeat against Canelo, 5 years nearly since he's boxed in the UK. Back hungry than ever, looking to regain that world championship that he lost a while back, and other unified championships as well. Been involved in some massive nights for British boxing, and it's great to see him back. Firstly, obviously very much involved in the team setup as well. Shah, I'm going to ask you to say a few words ahead of your son's return on Saturday night.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Eddie. It's been it's been a great camp. I think it's one of the best camps Amir has had. I've been with him in San Francisco as well. We had a little bit of hiccup. Obviously, Virgil wasn't so well, so we had to bring in George. George's done a great job with him in the short time we've been with him. And he's looking great, and so relaxed. That's the main thing. And we are, I think it's going to be a great night of boxing on Sky Sports. And we're looking forward to a great win.
Thank you, Shah. Firstly, talking on behalf of Team Le Greco, and thank you to Lamont from Heyman Boxing as well, and Tom Brown as well for their involvement in making this fight, Luis de Cubas as well. But every now and again, we've got a couple of many legends here today, but I think definitely as a fight fan, someone that we loved watching so much over the years. Many fighters here in awe of him today, and I was as well when I met him earlier this week. Big round of applause for Phil Le Greco's head trainer, Fernando Vargas. Fernando, probably the first time in a while that Phil has had this kind of preparation and this kind of camp for a fight, and having been around you and the team, all very confident ahead of Saturday night.
Absolutely. I got some notes here that I got to say. We're in camp for 12 weeks, sparred 176 rounds of sparring with 3 different sparring partners. Trained in Vegas, which is 2,000 feet above sea level. I'm friends with Amir and don't have anything negative to say. At the end of the day, this is a business. I'm going against an amazing trainer and great friend of mine that I know since I was a kid, Joe Goosen, which is an honor. But as he knows, there's no friends in the ring, only outside of it. Thank you, and may the best man win.
Fernando, just a question as well. Obviously, a massive opportunity for Phil Le Greco as well. Amir Khan coming back after a period of inactivity.
I think that's going to... We all know that if you take off a year, you're going to have ring rust. When if you take out 2 years, you're going to have ring rust. People can say that, you won't have ring rust, but you will. So, we're going to capitalize on that. I know that Phil's worked extremely hard in camp with 3 different sparring partners, big guys, small guys, guys that box, guys that put pressure. So we got ready for the best Amir Khan possible. You know what I mean? So we taking nothing away from Amir, and I know he's a great fighter, a great boxer, a great intelligent boxer. But I know that Phil is hungry, and he has great power behind him, and so I think that we're going to upset the world on Saturday night.
Thank you, Fernando. Ladies and gentlemen, from the other side, nice round of applause. Amir's head trainer from the States, Joe Goosen.
Thank you very much, Eddie. It's really a pleasure to be here in England. It's my first time here, and I have to tell you, I've been welcomed with open arms, and sorry for the thick accent I might present to you. But that being said, all joking aside, we had a tremendous camp. Of course, Shah Khan running the camp provided everything we needed to get the job done. We did have a tremendous 5-week camp. Loads of sparring, lots of instruction, lots of running, lots of training, and Amir was a very cooperative fighter in camp. He's in tremendous shape, and he is an exceptional fighter, an exceptional athlete, and he proved that to me every day in camp. I never make predictions about fights, but I know one thing: we trained and we came here to do one thing, and that was to win. And that's what we're planning on doing Saturday night. And the last thing I'd like to say is, of course, the great Fernando Vargas had nice words to say, and of course he's a real gentleman. And I do appreciate that, Fernando, and I'll always love seeing you fight. You were always exciting in the ring. And I'm sure you're going to bring the goods Saturday night. I know you're a hard worker, and I'm sure you did a great job in the gym. But that being said, I think we have the superior talent in Amir Khan, and he's going to put on a great show Saturday night.
Okay, on to the fighters. Firstly, a guy who I know has worked very, very hard in this camp, very determined individual, a very good competitor, and a good fighter too. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, I'd like to introduce to you Phil Grego.
Thank you, Eddie. I first want to start by thanking God. Without Him and faith, nothing is possible. I want to thank starting my team, starting with Al Heyman, Sam Watson, Fernando Vargas, Jorge Capetillo, my brother, my family, Jay, for helping me through this camp. It's been fun. Honestly, I didn't want this camp to end. It's been 12 weeks. I mean, I finally got to grow a beard for once. I didn't know what it was like to have a beard. Now I have one. You know, waking up in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, going around the mountains, things that I've never done before. I had a lot of fun. It's been great. I can't wait till Saturday. I'm just ready to go. There's nothing else that I can say or do that's going to make me better now. So come out and support. We're going to put on a great fight. My goal is obviously to win, and I'm willing to get knocked out to knock him out. So I'm just ready to go. Thanks, guys.
Phil, we saw you looking great shape at the workout on Saturday. How much do you think the inactivity will affect Amir on Saturday night?
Well, I've been inactive for, if you really look at my career, while Amir was having a lot of success, I was inactive. And let's say I've been a pro since 2006. I would say I would have total 6-7 years of inactivity. It really, really, really puts a lot of hurt in your career when you're inactive, especially in his last fight, the way it ended. I know it's been on his mind for a long time, and you know, a lot of fighters, a lot of athletes have a tendency to actually say, you know, I got one more in me, you know, from Sugar Ray Leonard to Muhammad Ali to other good fighters that, you know, push the envelope. I'm a student of the game, and you know, here's a fun fact, what you guys don't know. Amir, I actually met you in 2004 at the Pula Games in Croatia. Valentino, 60-kilo guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, hey man, you gotta meet this guy. Where?
In Algeria, we went to Algeria when I was hanging out with the rock.
In Algeria?
I went to Algeria in the venture gym.
Masha, we haven't got a translator in today, so.
Yeah, I remember.
So, and you were, we were in the pool, you lost the first fight.
Yeah.
I got robbed, then I got hurt, then Valentino was like, man, this guy's gonna be good. And I'm like, hey bro, you don't remember, but I got a good long-term memory. I'm like, how old are you? Like, oh, 17. I'm like, oh, you got a long way. Next thing I know, you won the Olympic silver medalist. You won the silver medal, and I was a fan. I think you've done great, and I've studied your boxing. I honestly believe your best years are done. I think your best years were in 2010, 11, 12, 13, and it's gonna show on Saturday night. That's all.
Sort of backhanded compliment there, I suppose. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, British boxing is absolutely flying at the moment. We're seeing some incredible nights, sold out arenas, another one on Saturday. This fight's going to be live on ESPN in the States, of course, Sky Sports here, our host broadcaster. And it's a pleasure to welcome this young man to the team. We know how much he's achieved in the sport, we know how hard he works, and we know how much he wants to be back to that level again. To the city of Liverpool, I'd like a big, big round of applause for former unified world champion Amir Khan.
Hi everyone.
Brilliant turnout today. Thank you for coming to the press conference. I'm really looking forward to this fight on Saturday. It's a full sellout. It's been a long time since I fought back in the UK. It's 5 years, and I can't wait to put on a great performance for all my fans out here. Obviously, the last fight I had was 2 years ago against Canelo. Didn't go the right way, but obviously that's boxing for you. But you know, I worked very hard for this fight because I know that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be, you know, putting me down, saying you've not got anything left. I mean, I'm 31. I honestly feel better at 31 than I was when I was 28. And I mentioned that in all my interviews, and I do feel it as well. Having a great trainer in Joe Goosen, you know, we worked on so much new things. I still train like a 25-year-old, push myself. I still have the energy and everything in me. But just can't wait to get back in the ring. It has been a long time, but it's what I do best. What I do best is getting into the boxing ring and fighting. Just want to, you know, thank Grego's team for being a little bit more respectful this time, and obviously good friends with Fernando Vargas. Hope you well. Thanks for coming as well. I know he's going to be ready. He's going to be ready to fight. He's going to be ready to what he's going to come to win. But you know, we worked very hard. Me and Joe have put more work into this than ever, and I really feel in better shape now than I did for the Canelo fight, and I thought I trained very hard for that. So time will tell. Time will tell come Saturday. I've done everything I needed to do. I want to thank Matchroom and Eddie for being great, putting this fight on and everything. The promotion on Sky Sports has been amazing. So guys, tune in Sky Sports on Saturday. And for those who are going to be there live, we are going to put on a great performance, and the best man will win. Thank you.